What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain. Boy, it was a busy one this weekend. We got 4 loads of rock on Come On Mountain this weekend. One for some future projects that's coming up that I'll be bringing you guys along with that I'm very excited about, and 3 for that road. And we all know that road definitely needs a lot more than 3 loads, but with the price of rocks right now, they're proud of it. 4 loads of rock cost me, what, $1,900. $1,900. That is crazy, but it did make a difference, and it's keeping me from becoming a bobblehead. I just focused on the really bad areas of the road right now, and next month I'll get a couple more loads. I'm gonna have to do it in stages, but before I could even get the rock out here, I had to clear some trees out of the way that was hanging all over into the drive. That way the dump trucks could kind of gate it down the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all that. Well, on the way down here to clear some trees, I want to go ahead and stop and show y'all guys something. It's kind of crazy. This is the creek that y'all see me driving over all the time with the water running through it. It is literally dry. Got a little bit of water running right there, not much. But it is dry. Look at all these rocks. It is crazy how rocky it is. But with a storm coming today, it'll look like a raging river here probably in a couple hours. Mother Nature is crazy. But what that does tell me is that we're not even in the dry season yet, or hydro might not be a possibility here. Because if it stops flowing right now, that ain't good. We'll just have to monitor it and check it out. One thing about it though, if it dries out like this, it'll make it a lot easier for me to put a bridge in. Pros and cons. Let's continue the journey.
Take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you want to play? Baby, come on.
Wow, that ended up being a lot more than what I thought it was going to be when I first cranked up that tractor that morning. But Uber made short work of it. I needed to do it. It helps from keeping my truck from getting scratched anyways. And I just did it a couple of weeks ago and it's already grown back that much. I need to get one of those pole saws so I could get the limbs that's up high that likes to hang down and kind of scratch the top of my truck also. I'll be getting one of those soon. But about the time that I finished that, the rock showed up. Here, let me show you that. Well, we got the first load just showed up. Check it out. All right, we're fitting to go ahead and start dragging this thing. Well, that first load didn't take long. Come out. Alright, well, we got the first load down. 2 more coming for the road, and 1 more coming for up by the cabin. Let's take a look at what we got. Yeah, this right here should make a pretty good difference. It's still going to be pretty rough because it's 3-inch. I'm going to drive on it for a little while, pack it down, smooth it out. Probably put the bucket on, back blade it a little bit on some of these high spots. And then I'll bring in some of that, I think it's called T7 or something like that to kind of fill in all the gaps. Oh yeah. Hopefully it's going to make a big difference. I'll take that bucket and push all this into these little ruts right here. Fill all this in. But we're getting there. All right, while they're going to get the next load, I'm gonna run up to the cabin, get this grapple off the front and go ahead and put the bucket on. That way I can do a little back blading. See if I can smooth it out a little bit more. This is right on time because the weather is looking mighty rainy. So this couldn't have happened at a better time. All right, we got the bucket on there. Let's get back down there and get to work before the next truckload gets here.
Left the big city for the simple country life.
myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground, come the sun up to sundown. Yeah, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving things. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Run around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, no George Jones and Gary Sturt, all them young guns, yeah, they been tell you one thing that you won't believe. One ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette, or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good love like they won't forget. Baby, the Lord knows what time it is. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of the car. Mama never told me life would get this car. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. I'm a honky-tonk star. Lord, I'm a honky-tonk star.
Oh, we got 2 trucks coming this time. We about to get it in. That's how you spread some rock. Come on. Next truck coming. Good right here, kind of go fast because I don't need much rock, and then as soon as you start bending that corner, it gets bad again. So we're just trying to get as far that way as we can, but the bad areas need more. This right here really ain't too bad, so you can kind of go fast right on through there. We'll kind of start here, I guess, and feather it on in. All right, man. All right, appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right, now we got the 3/4 coming up the road. He didn't call me. Ah! That's a steep hill. Well, that was pretty cool. I tell you one thing though, it didn't take them long to dump that rock. Watching $2,000 come out the back of those trucks that quick, well, I was just like, wow. It's gonna cost a lot to fix this road. But I'm happy I got it done. It definitely made a big difference. I'm not bobbleheading so much. I just focused on the real bad spots for right now. Definitely gonna have to bring, like you heard earlier in the video, some T7 or something like that. And what that does is fill in the gaps of all that 3-inch, which will make it a lot smoother of a ride. And I'm also gonna bring in some shell further up the road, which is not in this video here because there are some pretty low spots that I need to raise up a little bit before I waste my money and put rock down, because rock is expensive right now. It's about $450 a load right now and subject to go up at any time. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what it was like when I took the truck down it for the first time. It was sprinkling a little bit, so the camera's a little blurry in a couple of sections, but I think it turned out pretty good, and it definitely cut the bobbleheading down, I would say, by at least 50%, and it's only going to get better as I bring more rocks. Well, we got a little bit of rain yesterday, not as much as the meteorologists were predicting, nor did it come the time that they was predicting. They said 1 o'clock yesterday. It didn't start raining until 1 o'clock yesterday morning. So, you know, meteorologist is the only job out there where you could be wrong all the time and keep your job. I might have should have went into that instead of computers. But I'm curious to see how the rock ended up turning out as far as driving the truck over it. I've drove the tractor over it and it was definitely a lot better, but I'm curious to see how the truck's gonna do with it. So I'm gonna take you guys along, we'll check it out, and then we'll go ahead and close this video out because it's definitely been a long 24 hours, but we got a lot done this weekend, so I'm happy about that. But I'm definitely curious if $2,000 worth of rock actually helped my road any. Well, I'm gonna have to say that is a lot better. Still a little bumpy in a couple areas. Definitely got more rock that I'm gonna have to bring in, but all in all, that is such a huge improvement. You could almost get a Prius back there now. Come on. Not quite, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Not too bad, right guys? Well, I'm glad y'all joined me on this journey of getting my road fixed and also bringing this last load of rock up here for a future project that I am extremely excited about. I can't wait to show y'all that. I'm gonna get started on that here in just a few days. It's probably gonna be about a 3-part series on that one. It's a pretty big project and I'm looking forward to it. But we're gonna go ahead and call this video a day. But I am tired and I wanna play with Eclipse. Before she tears up everything in my yard. So until we see each other again, guys, come on, let's go on an adventure.